going to have a little bit of a change in program today. Romus couldn't make it because he's not feeling too great, so I'm hoping that we'll see him again soon. I know that we were not really planning to see him tomorrow, but basically I'm expecting the rest of the week to be by myself, so no meat voices or anything else. It's just going to be me. Hey, Tia Marillion. Hey, Jareth. Oh, Tia Marillion says, I am a kitty bear. I am a kitty bear. The purring princess does not care for thunder or videos or talking while she is trying to sleep. Thank you very much. Cats will have their human beds. Is my audio okay? I don't want the game volume to drown me out. I'm trying to get better about balancing all the volumes. Well, I hope your kitty has a good nap. And in the meantime, let's get playing. Everybody's gonna sound like me, unfortunately. Oh yeah, and by the way, Romus ended up plopping us right ahead of a dungeon. I cheated a little bit and looked at a MSQ quest list, and there is a dungeon pretty soon, and I'm gonna have to go through it by myself. So yeah, Romus still set me up. Hopefully we'll see him soon. Miss you. Hydrate. Eat snacks, talk to your friends, do whatever it takes. We will see you soon. Alright. On to the feet of proof. Alpha would share his strategy for information gathering. As we've just been informed, the feat of proof requires us to seek the high luminary Gerfurfer somewhere upon these mountains. However, if earlier feats are any indication, you must assume the challenge precludes the Yokoi from answering our questions in a straightforward manner. Thus, I would ask that you pay close attention while attempting to define Gerfurfer's whereabouts. Oh, by the way, all of my retainers are going to be finishing up stuff. Though the giants may not give us a precise location, there may be clues hidden within their words. Such is my theory, anyway. Let us see what we can discover. Whatever it is we have to discover, it's in several different directions. What am I doing? I am working on MSQ by myself. Alright, let's see what he has to say. Sir Warlord? Okay. A Julian? No, you are from farther away than that, I think. As for the High Luminary, I can only guess where he might be. He is warder of the Sky Ruin, and also keeper of the sepulchres, and his duties often take him outside the village. Alright. I'm so glad I have this mount. What's funny about today? To try to keep myself from worrying about the microphone too much, I have the microphone clipped into my locks. I had my hair retwisted 2 days ago, and my loctician reminded me that this is year number 8 or 9, can't remember quite how many years, that I've had my locks. They completely cover my butt and are now hanging to my upper thighs. What else? I have a nice, healthy chunk of white coming in, which you would have seen the other day when I did Detroit Become Human. And I don't know what it would be like to not have my locks anymore. I will do my best to talk to you. Let's see, the High Luminary? No, I've not seen him today. Now let me ask you a question. Is that... I'm gonna have so many problems with this. Zabral, I guess. That Zabral who came out of the temple earlier. Was that really the third promise? She seems rather unimposing. How is she meant to succeed the mighty Gujaja? Not everything is about being imposing, my guy. I will make a comment, though. It's like if a whole lot of people seem to have this idea that you have to be physically imposing and good at battle, then I hate to say it, but maybe war is the preferred outcome, because that's all anybody can think about. You're being away. After the High Luminary as well, are you? I know not where to find him, but I do hope you have the opportunity to speak together. He is a great man, with a deep reverence for our traditions. These glyphs we carve, for one, he affords them as much value as any treasure we possess. They are records of lives lived. Your arrival, too, I will etch into the stone, that the story of our meeting may endure for untold turnings of the sun. If you are curious about our ways, then I bid you visit Proof. Oh, that's actually a location. Okay, to the northwest of here. It is one of our grave sites. Okay. So does this have anything to do with graves in particular? Let's see. First things first. Was anyone able to coax forth a definite location for the High Luminary? As expected. What then have clues or other hints that might point us in the right direction? I heard that in addition to his usual duties, Gerfurler is also charged with keeping the graves. I need to check the game volume. I feel like I'm much louder than the game. I hope that does it. Okay. As did I. The Yoko's sepulchres appear to hold a special significance in their culture. But would it be appropriate for us outsiders to enter into their burial grounds? Proof, you say. And he encouraged you to visit this place yourself. Then let's go and take a look. Even if we don't find Gerfurler there, it will give us the chance to learn more about the Yokoi. The gravesite is somewhere northwest of here. Well, we can leave from that side of the village for a start. Shall we? Alright, we're all off. Well, let me think. As far as... I think I had the locks for at least 2 years. Prior to meeting everybody. before I climb this thing. I don't know if I'm going up the tower or down the road. Down the road. Oh, that was dizzying. Nope, I'm going back into town. I'm just all over the place. Romus, where are you? No wonder I was getting so confused. I'm still confused just looking at it. Well... there we go. The others have gone on ahead to prove, following the trail west. There are sharp drops everywhere, so we're all moving at our own pace. Some of us are not built for craggy terrain. I thought to get my bearings from up here so I didn't stumble off a cliff. Why don't you try catching up to Aaronville? He should be able to point you in the right direction. Before I do anything else, let me check my volumes. Just a moment. Okay, so I can afford to turn this down a little bit, but it's very good. Like, on average, it's a good volume. But that beautiful tinkling piano is a little loud. I will say that. I'll leave this about right there, and hopefully the voice acting will be all right. Okay. I will leave it there. And get out of this map. Or at least make it smaller. I want to see the landscape, and the map is like... Fine. Thank you, Orion. There's Alizé. It's not quite mountain climbing, but these steep slopes are exhausting enough. I need to get another controller. What the heck? There's so many things I've had to buy lately. I'm gonna have to get new sweatpants. I need to get another controller. I just had to get more groceries. These have the look of homes rather than graves, but it would seem long years have passed since anyone living resided here. Ah, Aaronville. Take a look at this crater. There is no wood, no trees, not even dried grass, and yet the ground still burns. This must be one of the scars left by Armanda's rampage, as told by the saga. The Sky Ruin's fires are described as eternal, flames that can be quenched by neither storm nor time, and here I thought it a literary embellishment. But now I've lost sight of Wuklamat. I always get her name messed up. Proof is northwest along the main road, so hopefully she's still heading the right way. Aaronville, yeah, below you. Calm down, just a tad. Well, what's that? Air. I'm not doing that right now. I will die. I guess we're up here on this plateau. Are we? Ah! It was too good to try. Now, where is she? Oh. Wuklamat wins again. Looks like everyone is here now, so what? Greetings, friend. Are you go further? I said it wrong. No, I am not. The High Luminary did, however, task me with providing a lesson on sepulchres to those who came in search of him. Oh, so we were meant to find our way here after all. Are you to tell us who was buried here? No one is buried here, the sense you mean. When a body has served its purpose, we consign it to the flames, then scatter its ashes across the peaks. Moreover, we do not conceive of death as others do. For us, a person does not die when their heart ceases to beat, but only when they are no longer born in the hearts of all those who know them. This is why we build our sepulchres before age or mishap claims us, that we might etch ourselves into the living chronicle for all eternity. This grave belongs to a good friend. His mortal vessel ended its journey some years ago, but he lives within me even now. Up there stands my own sepulchre. As long as it exists, so too will I. I will endure in the hearts of those who read my grave glyphs in the same manner my friend does in mine. Has it always been thus for your people? This conception of existence and death? Continue along this path to the indelible passage. Behold the history upon its walls, and you may find the answers to your questions. Then that's what we'll do. Your traditions are fascinating, and I'd love to know more. I thank you for allowing me to share them, for in doing so, I will remain in your hearts also. I really like that tradition. I'll be honest with you, I really do. I don't want to buy another controller yet, but I'm probably going to have to get one by next week with the way this stick is going. Ooh. Cave drawings, everybody's here. Ooh. Very nicely done. I gotta say one thing, like, the environments are so tall in this expansion that I'm constantly getting dizzy. The heights in this game are huge. At least they look so from the character model. And so even if my camera's following the character model as I jump off a cliff or look up at the ceiling, I'm always feeling dizzy from the heights in this expansion. Jarrah says, so we are breathing in all the dead hanging out in the air now. Is that what all that was? Was that ash from fires? Or was that... It doesn't seem like flurries, and it's not like there's stuff burning everywhere. I can't tell. I can't tell if that's ash or... No, it's flurries, because... Or is it? Because we do have, like, some sprinkles, very lightly dusting of mountaintops up there. So I think it's flurries. They can't be burning people all day, every day. Hello. A fellow we met at Proof suggested we come here. Yes. The High Luminary commanded that I watch for your arrival. As the chroniclers of our people, it has ever been my family's duty to pass on the teaching of the murals from generation to generation. I'm getting dizzy again. They really are magnificent, and together they tell the tale of your people's history. They are the events which shaped us. I would share them with you ere you continue on your way. Please, we would love to hear all about it. Then I will begin. The first mural depicts a time more than 1100 years ago. An age of great prosperity for the Yokoi. Blessed with size and strength unmatched by other peoples, our ancestors marched forth and brought much of Dawntrail under their domination. Then, when all before them had been conquered, they turned their gaze northwards, seeking to expand their territory and power. I need to watch how I read, because I'm actually getting dizzy from that too. Here we see the expedition to Taxeral, or Zaktural rather. Unable to cross the strait by ship, our forefathers set to building a bridge to the northern lands. A grand labor which consumed the greater part of a century. Zorgor the Boundless. We still make use of that bridge until we allow for travel. I can't imagine the patience and dedication it took to damn it! That's Wuklamad. I'm not reading straight. Let me try it again. Zorgor the Boundless. We still make use of that bridge until we allow for travel. I can't imagine the patience and dedication it took to complete a work on that scale. But I've never heard of any Yokoi living in Zaktural. What happened to the ones who went north? I knew that was wrong. There aren't any giants down in Tuliuel. I need to pay better attention when I read. Okay. Look upon this next mural and behold the answer. The scene suggests that many giants perished all at once. What manner of enemy could have repelled their invasion? A foe unnamed and unseen. When the expedition pushed forth into Zaktural those 1,000 years ago, its soldiers were felled by disease. Some terrible illness? No. No virulent plague or newly arisen blight. For the local oh gosh. Tonawalta. That W in front of that T is a little tricky. For the local Tonawalta, Shintona, it was but a mild affliction of the sort that comes with the turning of the seasons. What manifested for them as slight fevers and coughs, however, proved deadly to our people. Out of every 10 Yokoi who joined that northern campaign, 9 succumbed to the infection. Those who survived continue to suffer, finding it difficult to sire offspring. Wow, that was bad. I've heard of this before. Lacking an inherited resistance, visitors to distant lands can fall deathly ill to diseases locals might shrug off. These events might also have given rise to the practice of cremation, rather than the burial of mortal remains. This final mural depicts the return of our grieving brethren to Yokopacha. The reason they first left, why they had fought so long and pushed so far, was to ensure peace for our homeland. This undertaking began in ancient times. When our forebears learned they shared their continent with peoples unlike to us in appearance or custom, they feared invasion was inevitable. Rather than meekly await their fate, they decided to strike the first blow. Yet, as they fought on, the old idea of peace drifted further and further away. Only after the disaster in Zaktural and their withdrawal to the mountains did they come to understand. The peace we envisioned had been ours for the taking all along. It was here, in the place which birthed us. Here, in the stones upon which we recorded our days. Here, in this tranquil life we had traded for conquest and conflict. When you do nothing but fight, it can blind you to what's right before your eyes. And so we return to the present. I trust you found this brief history of our people enlightening. I'm always glad to learn more about my fellow Tarawi. How you've lived until now, and how you wish to live from now on. Then I believe you are ready to proceed. The High Luminary bids you meet him upon the summit of Warzor. Is the Q a Z? Or a C? Warkorzorma? The last few letters of the alphabet are little jerks. Okay. The High Luminary bids you meet him upon the summit of Worker Zormor. I had a feeling we'd end up scaling that big old mountain. Well, it's a feat worthy of the name. Follow the trail south of here to begin your ascent, but be wary. Beyond the entryway of the mountainside is home to ferocious beasts, both mundane and otherwise. We'll keep that in mind. Thank you for the warning. And the lesson. Finally, we know where we're going. To the top of Worker Zormor. Yep. Is it dungeon time? Yeah, controller, stop it! Kind of reminded me of some of the areas with the glowing orange crystals back in Eorzea. If I'd known we'd be climbing Worker Zormor, I might not have raced up and down all those trails. My feet are killing me. Alright, Allison, what you got? This thin mountain air is going to be the death of me. How long have you been standing there? I was just taking in the scenery is all. Come on. We don't want to fall too far behind Alphino and the others. Look at this. Oh. Fine. The name of this equivalent of a bomb is called a flint, which I find a little bit funny because we attack it with steel and make fire. Alright, come on. Why am I always up here at night? I have yet to see the Siri in the daytime. Oh well, I guess it matches the card. You remember how the chronicler was saying that the more they fought, the further away they moved from their idea of peace? It occurs to me that if Sir Ralja is attempting the feat of proof, then he will have heard that same lesson. I can only hope that it's made him reconsider his own stance on educating people through war. Me too. Alright, we'll go on. Grace is up at the summit of Worker Zormor.
Gods, that is one tall mountain. And we're supposed to climb it?
Yep. Oh, what?
Komar Tuliorlu Korogar.
Alright. I I had to turn off the auto advance because this is subtitled also, so let me read it. Do not expect to walk here unchallenged. Tell me, stunted ones, that those short legs bring you all the way from Tuliolao. Gosh.
He's speaking the old Yokhui tongue. The words are difficult to catch.
Here, let me try turning that back on. That's probably a dumb idea. He's probably going to talk again.
Though your words are crude and cumbersome, I use them for your benefit.
Now? Here, let me turn auto advance back on.
You are a claimant in this right of succession.
That's right.
Then, if you die, Tuliolao loses a potential ruler.
That's a dark thing to say, friend. I get the feeling you don't share the opinions of the other Yokhui we've met.
We do not grovel before Gulul, Jar Jar, like those shameless lapdogs. My brethren and I are conquerors, and we will restore our people to their rightful place as Tural's overlords.
Okay.
The Giants have their own factions too, it seems.
You think your kin weak for showing deference to my father, but they do not follow the man. It is his peace they respect, a peace they always wanted, which they realized could be had right here.
Justifications of the craven. They turn their gaze from our ancestors, from the dream we kept alive for 1,000 years and more.
It was a stupid dream if war was a
They
dream.
are unworthy of bearing our legacy. I will reclaim the glory of our people. And our ascension begins with the death of the third promise.
Brush your teeth.
Stop! I don't want to fight you!
Then die on your knees.
Okay.
Opportunistic vermin seek to feast on us, do you? Get down here! Your neck will be the first I snap this day!
You're just a violent person. No wonder. You're better than me.
That's right! I didn't put much thought into it. My legs were moving before I knew what was happening. I suppose I feared you'd die before we had the chance to get to know each other. Before I could learn more about you.
To what end?
Oh, that's simple. If we're to share the land, it's the best way for us to become friends. How is he?
He'll live. Not quite ready to walk under his own strength, however.
If you could stay and tend to him, the rest of us will continue on to Zormor.
Okay, so it is a season.
Understood.
I don't know
Be careful up there.
I don't know why I was thinking it was a season.
This changes nothing. We will not forsake our conquest.
As you like. You want to kill me, you're welcome to try. But right now, you might want to worry about your comrade.
On a mountain of that size, there are bound to be creatures even I've never heard of. I'll trust you to lead the way.
Then we climb. Grufurlor is waiting.
There we go. A shot of it in the daytime. There we go! Workers are now accessible. We're either gonna end up fighting that bird or fighting these people somewhere on the mountain, possibly at the end. I'm neither a tank nor a healer, but I still have anxiety. I have massive anxiety about doing dungeons by myself in Duty Finder. It's difficult for me to wrap my head around game mechanics, whether they're mine or enemies or whatever. And it helps me focus to have, Romus or Sheikah, talking at me through the whole thing, even if everybody's new. It's not about the call-outs, it's about the company, So, this is gonna suck. I will do my best. Alright, so I got my first time here message. I need some cheers. Could I get some cheers? Because I am honestly... This is the first time in a long time that I have, just done a brand new dungeon at the level I'm at with no, company. There we go. I guess a lot of people must feel this way, even if you're not a tank or a healer. I feel it all the time. All the flipping time. Alright, I'm in queue 20 minutes. Is this an average waiting time of 20 minutes? The game just came out. I'm really surprised by that. I mean, is it 20 minutes for DPS? Well, if it's gonna be that long, then this gives me the chance to check on my retainers. It also gives me a chance to just talk with y'all. So what are y'all up to? I would, but I don't have you, already set up. As an answer to Jareth. There it is. Oh, okay. That went by a little bit fast. Starting to remind me of Hubbertwood. We have another first-time person in the party. Not what I meant to do. I'm a little bit confused, Jared. You said someone else you both know and you have stranger friend. Oh shit, what is up with my controller? Oh, fuck. Damn it. Back it up. think after this scene I'm gonna have to put my butt over somewhere so I can have a controller for tomorrow, because this is insane. Just a sec. Of course I dropped my mouse. Alright, is that microphone alright? I'm not understanding the AoEs here. resting me on the ground. Is it even worth resting me? Damn it! So pissed at myself. For some of the poorest performance I've had since this expansion started. And this is only the second dungeon? go. Is that our healers? Yep, that's our healers. I can't tell who's what. I think we're all about to... Nope, our healer's here. cool. Alright, so it seems like everybody in this party is having either some kind of hiccup today, and it also seems like for the hiccups that everybody's having, everybody's attitude is pretty good. I'm so thankful because I was so nervous. So, yeah. So nervous, so I'm so grateful. They wanted to know what emote I had. It's like humble time. This is a nice party. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. And yeah, like those birds would make a nation now. I just happened to see the tag, so. Crystallizing people though, it's dangerous for fucking. They would make a nation like this. And who might you be? Oh, the guy we're looking for. Okay.
I am Gurfurur, Elector of the Dawn Servant. Prepare to be tested.
Okay.
Prove you are worthy to rule. Chronicles of it. Return the hunger of roiling waters. Chronicles of End. Recount the fury of erupting beasts. I will take the measure of your resolve. Implacable strength of the mountain, be mine! Of my brethren, your thunder roars!
Okay, so there was just somebody who said and attacked the ground. Those are the balls from
That you should endure my fury. Chronicles of End. Record the cruelty of merciless storms!
was too busy looking out for the edges, I didn't see the guy. The frickin' whirlwind in the middle. Recommendations. Membrane. See the earth is very patient. What's that? Sage? There we go. Alright. Hold on a minute. Here we go.
Very good, claimant. Once more, I name myself Gur-Fulur, High Luminary to my people, and chosen Elector of the Dawn Servant.
You are much bigger than the others in the village.
All Yokwi were once my equal in size, but ever since we were decimated by disease, it is rare to see a child reach our former stature.
You speak of the contagion which afflicted the Shaktural expedition. The one recorded in your murals.
Thank you, Jareth.
It is a chapter of our history that is entangled with the legend of the Golden City.
I've heard that legend originated with the Yokwi. Is this true?
With the visions our ancestors had, to be precise. Preceding the campaign into Shaktural, many were visited by dreams of glittering splendor. They described a paradise that knew neither war nor famine, where people lived lives of eternal happiness. A single dreamer might have been dismissed, but between dozens, if not hundreds, spoke the same. The luminaries became convinced it was divine revelation.
Then the expedition.
Its purpose was to find the City of Gold. Yes, help was marshaled from all the territories under our control. Lands were scoured on a massive scale.
Ah, little wonder the legend is so similar across Tural. Those involved with the search would have passed the stories down to their children.
Ah, you're late.
Another claimant, I see. I will test your worth, as I have tested those who came before you.
Eh? So he just, like, instantly heals?
Here and now, I think he means.
Well, getting out of your way. We already had our turn. I wish we could see their fight. Drink a potion, do another test. Uh-oh. What's going on?
Well fought, second promise. For you and your sister's success in performing the feat of proof. You both shall be rewarded.
We pass? Yay! Click this little button in the iPad. Watch it light up.
3 to go.
Making good progress.
How glorious it would have been to race thee and thine to the summit. Though mayhap not whilst being hounded by Bakul Jaja and his minions.
Oh, they followed y'all up.
Again, that swine shows his disdain for the right.
Strangely, despite his eagerness to antagonize us, he withdrew as soon as we fought back in earnest. I cannot fathom what he was trying to achieve.
Cheating. That's the easiest way to do everything.
On a similar note, I'm also curious as to why you chose the peak of Warkor Zormor for the conclusion of this feat. The earlier stages saw us learn the history of the Yokwi. Does this location also hold some special meaning for your people?
Yes. It is a place of great significance.
All these monuments. Is this a burial ground?
Every high luminary before me is enshrined in this earth.
Wow.
Alongside them are the heroes who bravely stood their ground when Valley Armanda brought ruin to Urkopacha 8 decades past.
Wow.
That explains why there are so many.
Zorolja, I should have known you'd arrive here first.
Third promise. How relieved I am to find you in good health.
Really?
Zorolja, you bastard! I should end you here and now!
Remember where you are. You
Right. Sorry.
I see no reason to delay further. Show me my father's sepulchre.
Papa has a grave?
Upon this monument are inscribed the names of those who sealed away the monstrous Valigarmanda, your fathers included.
Gulul Jaja, Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace.
Look at this one. Kettenram, Navigator of Uncharted Oceans.
Kettenrun? The Laminsan explorer? Does this mean he joined Gulul Jaja on his travels?
Looks like it.
Kafkiwa, Seeker of the Unknown. How strange to see your name here.
Let's find out who this person is.
It was unheard of to build living sepulchres for those who were not Yokwi. But their great deed demanded recognition.
Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace? Papa really did some amazing things.
He carved his path with martial skill.
Yet it was clever thinking which allowed him to trap Valigarmanda within its own ice magics.
Martial skill and clever thinking. I can't compete with Zorolja's mastery of the Head of Resolve's techniques. And when it comes to knowledge, Kona's the one who most takes after the Head of Reason. Is there anything that I've gotten from Papa? Something I do better than the others?
You combine them. Either one works. I see you have his love for peace. Well, what else defines your father aside from strength and knowledge? Why doesn't my... No. No? Oh, I see it. No! You can't see what I'm doing? Like, there's my pointer... Not my pointer, but... What in the world? I've done this to myself before. I'm just gonna have to click until I can figure out how to get my controller back within the screen. So, here's my pointer. So, love of peace, or what else defines your father aside from strength and knowledge? Well, I'm gonna go with his love for peace.
Of course. Papa's love for peace, for his people. That is what he's given me. And I'm fighting to preserve the peaceful Tural he built.
What is this?
What in the hells was that?
You must return to Warlar's Echo immediately. Valigarmanda has broken free.
I knew it.
I presume that was about the unholy sound?
But how?
Manta is free.
Yeah, that's...
We need to get back there. Now!
How fortuitous. We have been gifted an opportunity to outpace our rivals.
Didn't say nothing about finishing first. Go on ahead. Can't believe y'all don't care. Oh, it ain't in my bike. Bike. It's faster. I wonder if they're responsible. Or they just kind of come out of nowhere. It's kind of weird. How do I get down? Over there. Oh, I could just teleport. After all that, let's mend. Good. You're back. There was much I would explain, but by the time I arrived to investigate a sudden surge of ether, there were already fallen giants everywhere. Right now, everyone is preoccupied with treating the wounded. Try to catch your breath and then lend a hand when you can. I'm gonna have to go back and practice that dungeon with NPCs. I was considering doing it with NPCs, but I don't think you can on the first try. No, you can. I did, yeah, you can. I don't know what I'm thinking. Never mind. But I'm gonna see if I can next time, and, if I can, I might do it alone. I know. Okay. Alpha Nova would enlist your aid in checking on the injured Yokoi. If you are ready, there are many injured here who need aid. Should you find anyone passed out from their wounds, I ask that you alert me to them. Otherwise, I shall be tending whomever requires the most urgent healing. We can gather here once we've seen to these people's hurts. Oh crap, I'm sorry, I forgot to read. You were the third Romus' protector. Everything was bathed in bright red. A searing heat enveloped my entire body. I couldn't move. I really think one of our rivals is responsible. Namely, the ones that came up an odd angle and now don't seem to care that Valigamonda's free. My wounds are nothing serious, but this dryness in my throat, it's as if all the moisture has left my body. Huh. That is an interesting, symptom. Whoop. Everything burns. The touch of cloth is agony, yet I will live. Leave me. There are others in more dire need of help. It's interesting. It's like there's such a gigantic amount of aether with that sort of power that it just commands all of it. Let's see. Arianche says fire aether pervades the entire village. What happened here? Well, it's a fire aspected being. We know what happened. Literally, we're just talking about it. Where? Oh. Many of the villagers sustained burns, but the fire found no purchase in these stone buildings. A small mercy. Yeah. Now that I think about it, they've been up here and watching Valigarmanda the whole time, so yeah, it's actually perfect for him to be up here. Destination. I've done all I can for now. The injured you found were awake and alert then? Yep. That as well. We've left the injured as comfortable as we could. Many were suffering from burns to a greater or lesser degree. Did a fire sweep through the village? No, Valigarmanda swept through the village. The details are unclear. Once I'd healed the giant attacked by that mountain bird, the group's leader, oh gosh, Vorporlor, I believe they called him, bade me depart. It was then that I felt an immense wave of aether and returned to find Warlord's echo in this state. I rushed over to the first giant I saw. Though delirious with pain, he repeated the same warning. Valigarmanda had broken free. Thus did I contact you with all haste. Well, we're going to need more information than that before we can deal with the situation. Yes, we should speak with the Temple Guard and see what's become of the Sky Ruins prison. Okay, I must have missed that detail. They did say the prison was beginning to fail, but I felt certain it would hold for another few years at least. Was I mistaken? That's what Cryo said. Alright, let's see. The High Luminary grants you entry and awaits you with her.
What happened?
Bang. So weird not seeing that there.
So it's true. The ice has failed.
Surmurwar, tell them what you told me.
A short while ago, a claimant paid us a visit.
Go on. Ah, crap. It's been a while since I've seen you, Echo. What do you got?
Who enters this hallowed hall?
Assholes.
Ah, a claimant.
Oh. And here we have the mighty Valigarmanda.
Yeah, what about it?
A terrifying withdrawal. With every awakening, it has seared its ruinous name into the memories of a new generation.
What a good little terror. You've stayed napping right up until the day I needed you.
Talk about this right in front of him.
Explain yourself.
Precisely. Please do.
It is as they say. Gulul Jaja caused its magic to run rampant, trapping it in a frozen prison of its own creation. Clever. Clever. To unmake it, it would be quite tricky.
Right.
2 spells must be cast at the exact same moment. A conflagration intense enough to melt the ice, and awakening flame to rekindle the slumbering Vitral's soul.
So you're talking about this, like, right there?
The only ones capable of such harmonious execution would be the heads of reason and resolve. And the blessed siblings, Bakul Jaja.
You mustn't!
But I already have.
Why are you even in
Rise
this?
and rage, little terror.
Why are you even in this for the throne anyway? Like, seriously. I think you should be disqualified for this alone.
I might have overdone the fire a bit.
Shut up.
Utter madness. Why have you done this?
For the throne, of course.
You unleash calamity for your own gain? Have you any idea how many may die?
I don't care.
Wreak havoc, Valigarmanda. Live up to your legend.
A messenger to Tuli Yolol has been dispatched. The Landsguard will send a contingent, I am sure. But there is no telling when they will arrive.
That idiot! This monstrous act is a step too far, even for him!
So, what's the plan?
If we leave the withdrawal to others, it will be a massacre. Some might call it the wiser choice, if I don't want to fall behind the competition. But I could never live with myself. And my supporters deserve a better ruler.
Why is he even allowed to stay in this race?
So that's that. I will stay and fight Valigarmanda. This is an enemy so powerful that even my father failed to slay it. Alone, I don't stand a chance.
Hey, Kalendra, no worries.
I understand you've no obligation to aid me outside the right of succession. But for the sake of Urkopacha and its people, I beg you, join me in this battle.
I don't understand. I don't understand, Dr. Jaja. He didn't even bother trying to get that particular thing. He just came by and released the damn thing. And he calls himself, you know, in the running for the throne, but what is this action? What is this action? It doesn't gain him any step closer to anything. It doesn't... No, like, it makes no sense. Except just to be destructive, and he says that he's in the running for the throne like that? Why is he in this contest? Like, the way he behaves, he should just forget about it and just try to do a takeover. I don't understand at all. It makes no sense. He might as well just try to forget this aspect and just make an army and try to run down Tuliolao. Like, I don't understand. Alright, so as far as the question at hand, like as if you had to ask, what else am I doing with my time? Nothing.
Far be it from us to abandon a dear comrade in her time of need.
Dear comrades now, eh? I have to say, it does have a comforting ring to it. Knowing someone has your back makes it easier to do what you have to do.
Got that right.
And what will we do?
Help? Please say you'll help.
One committed to winning the contest above all else would race on ahead.
Help! 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 Damn it!
If you're resolved to slay Valigarmanda, we'll need to find out where the beast went.
That's what we have you for, old friend.
Inform the Pelu of the danger. They may need to flee to lower ground.
What are we even doing? What are they doing? Just like, well, I guess we're just gonna go ahead and get the rest of those keystones, even though everybody who we might rule over in the future might die while we do it, but okay, like, I'm lost. It just seems so careless to just do any of what has just occurred. Like, I'm lost. Okay, look, we're not ready yet. So, Aaronville, any ideas on how we can track Valigarmanda? The tried and true method of comparing sightings with other signs of passages is... I can't read. Let me try that again. The tried and true method of comparing sightings with other signs of passage is the most reliable, but also the most time-consuming. There is a second option, not as reliable as the first, but if we're lucky, it will let us ascertain the Sky Ruins' whereabouts far more quickly. Though a Terrell Vidral of extraordinary nature, Valley Garmanda is still a creature of this world. Like you and me, it is thus sustained by corporeal energy and possesses a unique ethereal balance, which means this device should come in handy. What device? Oh, I've seen that. A floating hand? Now's not the time to be playing with toys. This is no toy. It's an Aether Seeker. As the name suggests, Gleaners use it to detect the aether of living beings. That's a minion, and that has been existing as a minion for quite a while. I think I have it, actually. I don't know. If I don't, I need to find out how to get it, because I've seen people with it for the past couple years. This is the first time that I've seen a collectible item from the past involved in current MSQ plot. This is cute. Everything's canon. Everything is valid. And you've had that in your pack this whole time? Well, seems like it. I can calibrate it to follow a specific ethereal aspect. The problem with Valley Garmanda, however, is that it can shift freely between the elements of fire, ice, or lightning. Well, we know that in order to awaken Valley Garmanda from its icy imprisonment, Bakul Jaja cast spells which quicken the fire aspect of Aether. And the residents here were uniformly afflicted by burns. Excuse me. Therefore, the logical conclusion is that upon breaking free, Valley Garmanda unleashed a great fiery blast. Well, yeah. Then the choice is plain. Fire. The Seeker, however, is not without its faults. As we were not able to input our Quarry's unique etheric signature in advance, the device will respond to any living source of fire-affected aether. So we have the reliable, yet slow, method of information gathering, versus the potentially swift but easily misled Gleaner tool. I say why not pursue both methods at the same time? Good idea. We'll have the first to fall back on if the second fails. You travel with me then, Renata, in case the Seeker leads me to some other fiery fiend. Yep, I'm all ready for it. The rest of us can stay behind and talk to eyewitnesses. The more Sky Ruin sightings we can compare, the more accurate our information will be. If no one has any objections, I shall remain here in the village to tend to the Yokoi. Very few are seriously injured, but I am wary of wounds inflicted by a creature like Valley Garmanda. I should like to be close at hand should their condition suddenly worsen. Right. It sounds like we all have work to do. Yep, let's go. What's up? We should be on our way as well. Yep. Two Vieira boys out to accomplish a hunt. Sounds good to me. I'm getting a photo. Because I can. Oh wow, I can target it. Okay, awesome. not what I wanted. Why am I doing a beckon off the camera? I don't know. But I will get this photo, and I will call it a day. I look like I'm just staring at that hand like, what is that? That works. Alright, Aaronville is ready to send his Aether-seeking device in pursuit of Valigarmanda. We'll head to the outskirts of the village first, and then send the Seeker to detect fire aspected Aether. I am mumbling. Right, the Seeker is ready to go. Weather's Echo is still suffused with the Sky Ruins' residual Aether, so I have excluded it from the research area to prevent it from swamping the sensors. Let's begin tracking, shall we? Okay, so we're going to follow the Aether Seeker, and don't fall behind. Affirmative. Tracking nearest source of fire expected Aether. I need to double check and see if I have this minion. Source of fire aspected Aether located. Tracking disengaged. That's not it. Ugh. Not quite the legendary creature we were after. Would you mind dealing with that fire sprite? It will continue to confuse the Seeker if we leave it to it. Fine. That wasn't what I... Oh, okay. It was what I wanted to do. Okay. Whoops. Just a moment. Oh well. I got a message, so... There we go. A necessary measure, I'm afraid. Let's try this again. Affirmative. Tracking nearest source of fire expected Aether. Up here it might actually be an actual fire. Oh, that's another fire monster. Not the one we're looking for. But... oh, whoops. It said the same thing. It found something else, so it's disengaging the tracking. We're gonna have to kill this too. Frightening enough, but again, not what we're looking for. If you would be so kind. Sure. This might go on for a bit. I forgot. I say, stay there, that's my thanks. I'd ask if it gave you any trouble, but considering who I'm talking to... Seeker, resume tracking. And do try to point out something useful this time. Affirmative. Resuming tracking. Ah! It's running faster. I mean, is there a way to tell it to look for a larger source of Aether? And not just any fire aspect of Aether? Oh, it's gonna point us at the frickin' sigh. Alright. I knew it. I knew we would end up at an actual crater. Okay. Another remnant of Valigarmanda's last rampage. The crater's flames registered to the Seeker as corporeal Aether. In the words of the Tuliolal saga, when Valigarmanda rages out of control, its fire burns forever, its ice does not thaw, and its lightning crackles without cease. Thus was the Dawn Servant able to turn the Sky Ruin's perpetual magic against itself, trapping it within an unmelting prison of ice. This is no mundane fire, but some kind of everlasting sorcery. Once again, it is a strange feeling to see fanciful poetry proving true. The important thing is that the fire was classified as living Aether. We can feed a sample into the Seeker and greatly improve its accuracy. One moment. There. Now the Seeker should ignore any Aetheric signature but Valigarmanda's. Had I realized this was possible from the start, then you needn't have fought all those creatures at all. My apologies. It seems I still have much to learn from this journey, as a gleaner and as a guide. Well, that could have been. I got boots from last time. Feel like looking once. Can I die then? I can. No. Ooh, they do add. Okay. So here, let me put these guys on. And then double check. Yeah. Alright. Ironville is ready to resume tracking Galliamanda. This time, the Seeker should be attracted solely to Galliamanda's area. Resume tracking based on the latest sample. Affirmative. Resuming tracking. Sample ethereal signature detected. Engaging accelerated pursuit mode. This calls for a motorcycle. Ah, good, okay. Oh, Aether current. This is some kind of crazy angle. Okay, now to jump to my death. No, we're just gonna go to every single crater. Good. The Seeker was drawn directly to the Sky Ruin's fire. Now we know we've set the correct parameters for its ethereal aspect. I'll try increasing the threshold for etheric concentration. That should direct us to the Teralvadral itself. I should have done that from the beginning. Recalibrating sensors. Resuming tracking. Come on. Dang it. Should I? It looks fun enough. Oh, why not? It was there for like 5 seconds. Oh well. Sorrow, what a name. Back here. I think we'd notice if Galliamanda was inside this passage. Let's head through to the other side. you got, Angel?
The trail ends here, it seems. Could Valigarmanda have shifted its elemental aspect? It does have 3 to choose from, after all. In any case, I'm almost certain the Vidral was headed in the direction of Warkor Lardor. We should let the others know we have a likely location.
Okay.
Alphino is assisting the Yokhui with their evacuation. He thought they could use a healing hand with the injured.
So where is Valigarmanda?
Warkor Lardor. Its stratified layers contain a wealth of crystals, said to be the source of its many-colored glow. After 80 years of imprisonment, the Vidral will be in dire need of sustenance. It would have been drawn to the mountain's energies.
So Valigarmanda seeks to replenish its ether.
Then we'd better not give it the chance.
Stop!
What?
That mountain is sacred ground. I forbid you to set foot on it.
Would you like to take down the damn thing?
Sorry, It is not our intention to trespass. But you must understand, that's where Valigarmanda has gone. If we don't slay it now, it will slaughter countless innocents. Just like in the old days, I beg you, permit us to enter.
Out of the question.
Fine, you go up there and do it. Go.
Your band is incapable of defeating Valigarmanda. Either you seek to defile Warkor Lardor, or you are fools.
No. That's fine.
If you doubt their chances, how would you feel were we to join them?
Yay! We can do this.
The monument to Valigarmanda's defeat bears the names of 7 heroes. With our forces combined, we also number 7.
Seven weaklings are no less doomed than 4.
Zoralcha, you've come to help as well.
Against my sound advice. While the rest of you were tussling with this sky ruin, we might have secured an insurmountable lead.
It's not about who does it first, idiot.
A minor delay. It will not change the contest's outcome.
Man, y'all are so dense.
I would
All
take
y'all.
the measure of his Tural Vidral my father was unable to kill.
With both my brothers here, this battle is all but won.
Your celebration is premature. I never said I would let you pass.
Then go up there yourself.
Brother, no! We do not bear arms against our own people!
What an odd thing to say. As I recall, the inhabitants of Chirwagur Sultan do not consider themselves members of the Tuliyolal nation. I'd hardly call them our own people.
What does that matter? Members or not, everyone in Tural is part of our dream for peace. If you would hurt them, then you'll have to go through me.
I'm not backing down.
She saved me from the mountain bird. Now, then, the same eyes. Eyes of stone. Words of stone.
We are still in her debt. This is true. Consider the debt repaid.
Never thought about it anyway.
Do not misunderstand. We do not submit to Tuliolan rule.
Never thought about that either.
Aye, you've made your point. We can talk more once the contest is over.
I ask your name.
Wuklamat, protector of peace, and soon-to-be Dawn servant.
Even people with wildly different ideals can find understanding through earnest discussion. I believe that, wholeheartedly.
As do I. I won't give up until we reach a compromise.
Assuming you survive, my old bones and I will be waiting here for the true heir's return.
Oh, shut up.
Your thoughts have always been a mystery to me, brother. But I'm relieved to see you put aside the contest for the sake of the greater good.
Our nation is a fortress, and its people the bricks with which it is built. The more that are lost or broken, the weaker Tuliyolal becomes.
Yet you want war and a whole bunch of bricks will be broken, so I'm still confused.
Even the crudest rock has value as a stepping stone.
Yay, stepping stones. Never mind.
Come on, you two. Forget about the right of succession for now, and help me fight this overgrown snake bird. I don't care how strong the sky ruin may be. We're going to put this menace down for good.
All right. I just made a total fool out of myself in the dungeon. Not really in the mood to make a total fool out of myself in a trial. But I have to. Oh, I can do this with NPCs. Okay. So I just finished kind of looking over just like a quick review video as much as I didn't want to. Whoa. Didn't even notice that was right there. But at least now I'm not going to be running around like a chicken with my head cut off the whole time. There we go. Okay. Minutes, I'll be shorter. Damn it. Of course I can't do that. No. I forgot that I'm not high enough level to put material in all of my stuff. I'm way too low to do it. And it just doesn't ever occur to me until I don't feel like going to a town. And by the way, hello, Sigurd. Of course I wait until after I answer your question before saying hello, so I'm sorry. I can get some materia out of my thing before the timer runs out. Excuse me. Sneeze probably right toward the microphone there. Press B into the I can't pronounce things. You are blessed! Though I didn't mean to do that with indignity. Alright. Why is there a clip-on material 1 in that? Alright, there we go. And now, because fashion is important, alright, now that it's all materiated up, I am now at the 9-minute waiting mark. It still says the average wait time is 7 minutes. I call BS. I do think that after I finish this trial, if it lets me finish it, because nobody else is waiting for it at all, that'll be the end for today. However, there's nobody in the queue waiting for this trial, which is really weird. So I might have to do it on my own. In fact, I might. At least then I can get it out the way. This is so interesting to see a trial listed here. Well, wish me luck. Somewhere over the rainbow. Damn. Just sitting there, vibing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna die. A lot. Yep. I'm getting a new controller probably tomorrow. Just can't do this. Just cannot continue to do this. And I don't have time to wait for Amazon to get me a cheaper controller.
All that I have and more I bring to bear!
Tell him, Moriyashi.
The stars shall guard me.
That hurt. Oh god, that hurt.
I have you.
A little bit nuts. Thank you. that was great.
You're going down!
That's far enough.
was so close. I was so close. That's a long fight, y'all. That is a long fight. I was moving. I shouldn't have been frozen. Like, I'm so confused. I don't want to do that whole thing again just to be one-shotted because of one mistake. Which is what's gonna happen, because if you die with NPCs, that's the end of it. No one's gonna rage you. You're just dead. And I hate that. But at least I got to learn. But damn it. I'm gonna try again to do this with other people. I was so close. Wait, I'm lost. Delicious, you said, how the heck is Alizé a red mage healer? Like, don't red mages have? Like, I know they have a raise, right? Like, I thought red mages could heal. Like, I don't... It's like that was always kind of something I'd hear in passing. It's not something that I absolutely know, but I'll look it up since I have time. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, red mages have healers. I mean, they have a heal ability. It's not their main thing to do, but I guess they just threw Alizé in as a healer. Because Oriange is the only dedicated healer. You know what I saw once the other day? I was playing, was it Zephyr? That was a Heavensward dungeon, right? And so the NPCs that are slated to go with you through whatever dungeon it was, one of those is Emmerich, and I was playing a tank. So Emmerich was in some kind of odd paladin DPS role with like some kind of icon I've never seen before. It was really interesting. It was a icon that had like 2 crossed swords. So I guess it just means that they're just in a DPS role without being an official DPS class. I'd never noticed it before, and there was no way to tell like if they still referred to him as a paladin. That I could figure out right there. While I'm sitting here, let me see something. See, the thing with me is I like to see the name of the class instead of just the icon, because I'm not familiar with all the icons. So I want to see if there's a way to just show that. specify people's names instead of the icon. The color is helpful. I wish I knew exactly what they were at a glance. It is 8:21. You know what? I might actually have to end the stream for today. Because I don't actually think I have enough time and not enough energy for sure, because I have to be up early tomorrow. So yeah, I think that'll be it. And I'll try again tomorrow. Maybe if I'm here earlier in the day, with this being the first thing to do, maybe I'll actually get a party. I think that's what I'll do. Alright. Well, it was good while lasting. Thank you for sitting with me, even though it's just me here by myself. Again, to Romus, I hope you start feeling better. And maybe we'll see you tomorrow. I don't think we will, but I think we'll see you next week. So hopefully by next week you're feeling better. Till then, I hope everybody has a good night. And see you tomorrow, and hopefully we'll get this out the way. Tuesday, take care. If you like the stream, please put a like on it. And see you soon. Later.